First tonight, it has been more than 23 years since the disappearance of KIMT daybreak anchor Jodi Huisentruit. Over the summer, the crew from 48 Hours visited Mason City, and Saturday night, CBS national correspondent Jim Axelrod shared Jodi's story with the world. In the aftermath of that piece, KIMT has received a number of calls and emails from viewers who are giving us information about what may have happened to Huisentruit all those years ago. Today, we wanted to know if the Mason City Police Department is also receiving calls as a renewed interest in Huisentrut's disappearance spreads across the country. KIMT News 3's Brian Tabak spoke with Police Chief Jeff Brinkley today. He joins us now in the newsroom. Brian, what are you learning?
Well, I just spoke to Chief Brinkley only a few minutes ago, and he says the piece did exactly what he'd hoped for: get attention as well as give the community a little hope. Chief Brinkley says they've received dozens of phone calls and emails to the station since this piece aired on Saturday. While he can't answer many of the questions about where they're at in the case for fear of compromising their efforts, he says it only takes a few pieces of information and maybe some new technology to find their next lead.
The blessing and the curse of this case, I think, is time. A curse from the standpoint of we're never going to be able to go back and get things that we don't have. And we're not going to sit back and second guess the decisions made by people in the generations of law enforcement ahead of us that dealt with this. But I also think that we have new things now, as time has gone on, that we didn't have.
Raquel, Chief Brinkley says that they will investigate as the tips continue to come in. He also says that if you do have any new information, you should call the Mason City Police Department. In the newsroom, Brian Tabak, KIMT News 3.
All right, thank you so much, Brian. And coming up at 6, Chief Brinkley discusses the search warrant issued for 2 cars owned by Huisentrut's friend John Van Sice from earlier this year.